question is from Tommy. Good morning. Hi, Dr. Ben. I've heard people pushing back, yeah, me too, on staying at home because they worry it will weaken their immune system. What? Yeah. They say isolating ourselves might cause a spike in other types of infections when things are back up. Yeah, okay. These people are not epidemiologists or immunologists, I'm thinking. But yeah, that's fine. I'm not either. So we'll unpack. Um, when things open back up because of weakened immune systems from not being out and about. Yeah, that's not how it works. Is there any scientific reason to believe that could be true? No. And could hand sanitizers be killing off good bacteria that helps us protect us from the bad? Yes, possibly. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Yeah. So if humans lived an infinite amount of time, and if immunological memory lasted for your entire lifetime, no matter how long it was, then there would be some sense to this, to just catching every possible disease. And if you also had unlimited immunological memory as well, yeah, we'll put that out there. Then, yeah, catching as many diseases as possible while you're young would be a-okay. None of that is true, though. Diseases weaken you, can leave lasting damage. You can build up an immune response, which is how you don't die when you have the disease, but repeatedly not dying, yeah, it does not make you stronger, Friedrich Nietzsche. Yeah, it just doesn't. Yeah, that was a philosophical kind of point, not for real world use. Yeah, you should have read the little label right at the bottom. Yeah, don't do that at home. Yeah, so the problem is that immunological memory is limited, very limited. For example, we think that the first influenza virus that you get, you make a pretty good, strong response to that actually lasts a long time. Second one, not so much. Third one, even less. Fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, about the same as that. And so you may be immune for life, or at least a lot of years, to one particular strain of influenza, but the other one's going to keep beating you up like a punching bag for the rest of your life because, yeah, you just don't have room in there for more than one. We make a good response to one and not so great against the others. And it's probably going to be like that for everything. You can vaccinate against the really dangerous stuff, the really life-threatening stuff. And in general, vaccines are a nice way to do this. Now, when you're walking around in the world, you are breathing in bacteria, pollen, viruses of bacteria, viruses of plants. I don't know if there's any viruses of pollen specifically, but yeah, a lot of stuff. And so your immune system is always constantly working anyway. Actually, inside of a room, in a house, or outside, or at the dump, or up in like a mile high in a hot air balloon. Somebody did a test and they found that there's about the same number of bacteria and about the same number of viruses in the air at all those places. Isn't that neat? Yeah. Yeah. The whole world is kind of infested. And so you're not breathing clean, whatever, magic air just because you're in the house. Your immune system is frantically working. It just doesn't have to deal with polio or whatever, in addition to all of the busy work that it already does, to keep you healthy. Or have to deal with COVID for that matter. And so, no, there's no, yeah, that's bonkers, but I get where it's coming from. It's coming from a really old idea of the immune system popularized in, I don't know, Reader's Digests and newspaper advice columns of yesteryear. And these are popular ideas among people. They just don't actually work in reality at all. So, no, staying in the house is not going to make you die from, I don't know, pollen or a bee sting or whatever we're making up, whatever made up thing. But what it is going to do is there are a lot of viruses that only get passed around from person to person. They don't actually grow in any animals. And the fact that we've been apart, we should see a real difference next year. So this year, flu season really got going and was kind of on the way down by the time the world caught fire with COVID. But I would look for a much reduced flu season next year. I mean, I think that's the most likely outcome. We'll have to see when we get there. But the same thing for other human coronaviruses, for other just communicable diseases in general. I think this being apart stuff is hard on people psychologically, yeah, for sure. But it is, yeah, it's just a killer for all kinds of viruses. So that's really good, yeah. And so, no, ultimately, you want your immune system to be dealing with the major threats. It's like if you're trying to juggle, well, I can't juggle at all, but imagine you're trying to juggle, 20 balls instead of trying to juggle one ball or two balls at a time. Two, I can just about make it look like I'm juggling, maybe, yeah. Two, somebody that doesn't know what juggling is supposed to look like. But even when we get to three, yeah, it's over. It's completely over. And so, no, don't stop beating up your immune system, everybody. It's just, yeah, let it do its job. It's keeping you safe. It's allowed you to be alive in the world up to this point. It's doing a great job. You just buy it a little ribbon or a cake or something. Have Immune System Day, or you get a little present. Yeah, don't go out and yeah, abuse it or call it names. Thank you very much. This is Ask Dr. Ben.